What's going on, everybody? This is Jay Leno. I'm here with my boy Drew Red. What up, Drew?
What up, though? What's going on, everybody?
Yep. All right, so this morning, I wanted to have a discussion to kind of talk about like rant culture in general, and as far as content creating, I really think that it can be a pivotal tool to get views, and it triggers engagement and opinions, and plus it's like, majority of people naturally always like, you run into people that like something, but people want to talk about stuff that they dislike about something that everybody perceives to of like. I think it can go into the fate. I mean, I think it's a good idea. What's your thoughts on like just rant content creating, Drew?
I agree, man. It's a good idea, man. A lot of people do want to tune in to people's views on content. Yeah, it's a good idea. Like, people want to see if it's other people out there that got the same views towards different things that they got.
Hmm.
And then
Hmm.
people just want to see what other people's views are in general.
And I mean, personally, to me, but like it's becoming a popular culture itself doing rants, and this is completely my opinion. I'm like narrowing it down and categorizing things, not exactly putting in each thing into a box, but for my entertainment, and it's up to you guys on whether y'all agree with me or not. But there's a way to go about it, and there's a way not to go about it to really, I don't know, to get my attention. So like, as far as rants go, to me a really good example is if you find something you dislike, especially if it's content, TV show, movie, video game, etc. You take your time, you know your stuff, and you point out those flaws. And the one thing that I would say that I dislike is like, it's like pointing out something so like minuscule and small, and making it like the verbatim, as if it completes the overall total of the show. So I like breakdowns. Like, okay, so like a prime example to me of a good rant is one of my good buddies, SSJ Namakaze. So I'm gonna show you guys one of his rants. And well, actually, I'm gonna show a couple of them. But one thing I do like about SSJ, he actually knows his stuff. I disagree with him completely on his take towards Ahsoka, but I merely disagree with him because I like Rosario Dawson, and she's like a set of warm muffins fresh out the oven every time I see her acting. And the Ahsoka character itself, I think it's pretty cool. She's one of the few female characters that I actually like. Without further ado, let's check out the boy SSJ.
Back, y'all. Back with another video. I decided to do this quick one after looking at the recent Star Wars news. Let's be honest, Star Wars is dead. Star Wars isn't as good as it used to be, and it still will never be as good as it used to be because of the wacko decisions that we keep getting at companies such as Disney. So apparently, if you guys don't remember, a few months ago I reviewed the Ahsoka series on Disney Plus with some friends. We did watch parties. I watched it, took notes, even rewatched some of the episodes. And listen, this show, you could just go rewatch those videos. This show basically did not need a season. It shouldn't have even happened. It was basically a Rebels show with Ahsoka sprinkled in it. And as funny as this may sound, she wasn't the central focus of the show. Yeah, you're going to be jackasses that might disagree, but she wasn't really the central focus of her own show. She was just kind of there. The hypest episode was the Anakin Skywalker episode, but that's not saying much because people only wanted to see Hayden Christensen. And with the recent news that Dave Filoni wants to do his Mandalorian and Grogu movie, seems to tell me that he's nervous. So, when you have one-trick ponies such as Dave Filoni in charge of something powerful like Star Wars, that's probably not a good idea, Disney. So, that being said about Ahsoka, I'll probably watch this second season just so I can talk about what's going to happen this next season because I already took the time with the first season. We'll see what happens in this second season. My question's going to be is, will Ahsoka even be the main focus of this show? Because the last season was mostly about Sabine. Yeah, it was mostly about Sabine.
See, this to me is considered to be an amazing rant video. King, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Breaking down King in on the actual viewpoints that are an actual disagreement. Referring to the plot, and he's giving suggestions on. I mean, for what he's saying, it could change and it could make the show better if you were to like it.
For real.
That's what a real rant. That's what an actual review is supposed to be.
Yeah, I agree.
So we will see what this ends up being. But if you ask me, this is just going to be another slow slog of Dave Filoni trying to do his Star Wars Rebels in live action again, and we shouldn't allow this to happen. So that's my thoughts on this.
She don't wanna be saved, don't save her. She don't wanna be saved, don't save her. She don't wanna be saved, don't save her.
Follow my boy SJ Namakaze right here. He doesn't just do rants. He pretty much gives his reviews and breakdowns of anime, comics, and movies. You can also watch him follow him on these social media platforms. Give him a like button. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people do rants, and it's almost the content that they do their rants on. It's almost as if they're just like saying that they don't like the shoes that the person wears, so the show is awful. To me, that's the worst. That's the worst kind of rants. It's really a waste of time. It's really almost like considered to be like clickbait to an extent. Whereas you got the proper rant coming from SSJ Namakaze, who's going to break down to you. And sometimes there's moments like that about rants. But another thing that I like, rants that I really like is when they make in comparison. If you're making a rant, when you're making a comparison to what's supposed to happen and how they've adapted it into film, those are the best rants to me. Let's see.
Yeah, I agree with you on that for sure. So I have noticed some rants where they would just pick out select few things in a rant or in a cartoon or whatever and base their whole disliking of the show off of that one or two
Yeah,
things.
the
You write off a whole show, not just the episode, a whole show off of a few little things. That just
oh yeah,
don't
I
make
agree
sense to me.
at all.
Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo.
And this is our good buddy Miles Fortress. Check him out as well.
Hey, wait a minute, Rick. I thought this was a commercial. What's going on? I mean, don't worry about it. Let's just see where this goes. Oh my God, it's still the commercial. Jeez, Rick. Oh my God, it's some pretty hardcore stuff. What the hell?
What's going on, man? It's your boy Darth Mal, aka Mouse Fortress in the building. And today, folks, we got our first look at Captain America Sam Wilson's suit for Captain America Brave New World. Now, I have mixed feelings about this. I'm gonna explain why. This won't be some super duper long video because I have to leave soon actually. So I'll be here for like 5 minutes. But yeah. So first and foremost, I kind of prefer the OG suit. It's actually right here. I prefer this suit. This suit just looks more original in my opinion.
Mm.
It looked more original. It was more accurate to the comic suit too. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I was down with this suit. The phone's going off. I was down with this suit, but this one, I'm not sure how to feel about it. I feel like they kind of like just toned it down a lot. You know, there's no what's this part called right here? There's no like cowl, I guess, like face cowl or whatever, like face covering for like, the jaw. The jaw. There's no jaw covering.
Notice how
You know, it's
descriptive he
his whole head
is
showing.
and what he's talking about.
This suit looks
This is
more or
what we
less like
call
a
a
regular
official
Falcon suit,
breakdown.
just red, white, and blue with stars on it. So my so my thoughts on this suit is probably just that exactly. Honestly, I don't think it's that impressive. It's okay, but yeah. So now suit aside,
I gotta call 1 second.
Suit
Guys.
aside, let's talk about the movie itself. Now, the movie itself, I'm really just not feeling this whole movie, okay? I don't really have any faith in it. I don't have any faith in this new Captain America story they're trying to tell at all. I don't really care about Sam Wilson as Captain America either. Like, I've said this 1,000 times in my videos, okay? My Captain America is Steve Rogers. It'll always be Steve Rogers. He is my Captain America. He's the Captain America, okay? I'm not saying Sam can't be Captain America, but I'm saying, I don't know, I feel like just, Steve Rogers, just that's his thing, just like I feel that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, while Miles Morales can be Spider-Man too, but the main OG Peter Parker is Spider-Man, and the same goes for Sam Wilson. Steve Rogers and Sam Wilson, Captain America. So that's my thoughts on that. The suit again, it's okay. I don't
See, like, okay, I like it. I disagree with him, but I do like his breakdowns and his opinion and how he broke down what he doesn't like about this Sam Wilson Captain America suit. He likes the OG. He prefers the OG suit over this suit. I do know in the comics that Falcon did take a time as being a Captain America. Took some time being Captain America over Steve Rogers at that time, and I'll just call it spade a spade. I don't know what the youth thinks, but I don't think black people were as excited for Black Captain America as they thought that they would. What you think, Drew? Or maybe he's busy. Drew, you there?
Yeah,
I
my
said,
fault. What you say?
Maul just did a review on the Sam Wilson's Captain America suit. I mean, he basically said he likes the old
Yeah,
school, the white suit over the original suit. I just shared my opinion of basically saying that I think in general people just weren't very accepting of seeing Sam Wilson as Captain America. They like Steve Rogers at the end of the day, and maybe they were banking on the way black people grasped a hold of T'Challa, that they was hoping that black people was going to get a hold was going to be behind Sam Wilson, and I think it flopped.
yeah, it definitely flopped. I agree with that.
Let's see how Maul takes on this video.
it's fine, whatever. I gotta see more, man, because this film in general, like from what I've seen and heard online so far, it's a crap show. Okay, they don't know what to do with the script. That's what I heard. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but that's what I heard. There's a lot of drama behind the scenes about everything, and I'm just saying, so far, I don't really see a reason to be hyped for this film. I just don't. But I'll wait for more. I'll be here for more when it comes out. And that's it for me, man. Okay. Yeah, short video. What is that? 3 minutes. So like, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts on this video, man. Do you like the suit? Is the suit fire? Am I tweaking? Do you like the the less design that it has? Because like,
I mean, yeah,
I understand why
I agree.
this
I
suit.
agree.
Like, this suit was
Sam
on
isn't as
a
exciting.
show for like what? 2
I
episodes?
didn't read that
It's
much
been 2
into it.
episodes
I
and
don't.
this suit it's already gone.
Even though he was an
this-
original character,
And this suit here looks like a dumbed down version.
I don't like sub-ins. I never like sub-ins. Like you take a character and you know what I mean? You basically subbed in a black guy to be Captain America. Just because, you know
Yeah, I
what I
don't
mean?
like sub ins either.
And the one thing that we're going to point out the most about this sub in is it's a black guy. So this is like black exploitation at its finest at the end of the day. To keep it, I mean, to keep it buck, he doesn't even have super soldiers. He's not even an experiment. I'd rather see Bucky than see him. He
Yeah.
doesn't make me feel better that he's a black man wearing wearing this flag. Like, I'm not drawn into this dude because it's a black man running around with an American flag. I just it isn't.
Representing America. Nah, that don't draw me in at all.
You know, I'm going to be honest with you. There's a huge disconnect in how black folks feel about about patriotism. Not saying that they're against it, but as African Americans as a whole, you know, majority of African Americans in America don't really trust their government. We love being in this country, but you know, we actually feel as though this country has some inequalities when it comes to African Americans. So not every the masses of people, when I say masses of people, I'm talking maybe the middle to lower class type of people. They're not just you're not going to see too many middle to lower class people have American flags on their pickup trucks screaming "Hooray America" across the United States. I doubt you're going to see it. If I'm wrong, you know, let me know in the comment box.
Yeah, I agree. You definitely won't see too much of that. You definitely won't see us talking about make America great again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Steve, Steve Rogers is your perfect
But yeah,
blonde hair, blue
patriotism
eye guy.
thing, we exactly the patriotism thing. Yeah, we're not too big on that because the country hasn't really done anything great for us as a people.
Of that suit. So listen, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. Okay, but let me know in the comments down below. Let me know, please, and please like this video, man. Every like counts. Okay, because every like I get boosts the algorithm to push my videos out. So please like the video. Help me out. Please help me out. And yes, if
Just like that. That's the boy Maul. If I didn't already, which I didn't. Boom. Hit that like button. Support your people. It's not hard to do. They haven't given us our rights away yet. But yeah, in comparison to, I mean, everything like this is how a rant's supposed to be broken down. You find your subject, you have your topic, you stick to it, you let the people know that you prove to the people that you know what you're talking about. When you go into your rant and you're just sitting there talking about, you know what, I don't like him because I don't like his haircut. His haircut is awful. Why do we want to see him? That you look ignorant as fuck when you do shit like that. Like at least you know what I'm saying. Look, Maul did a breakdown of his opinion, man, and that's just not just this one. The only reason why he has more videos. I just he prioritizes in Star Wars, and we had just done a Star Wars rant. We showed SSJ's rant, so I was just kind of just trying to diversify like the different yeah
Of course.
different kind of rants. So we'll be covering the same content because I didn't want to just go all in on Star Wars like that. Even though we should, right?
now, and it seems as if Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 doesn't know when to quit, man. They just don't know when to stop making these DLC. They don't know when to stop promoting just lazy, just uninspiring content for these so-called
Hey Mo, I'm
fans
not gonna
to
lie.
play this
Like
game
you
still.
definitely got a
This game
vibe on
dropped in
this one.
2016.
Like you definitely look like you're very displeased with Xenoverse 2 with the shades on. Got the throw out. Your tone of voice
Hey,
definitely match
people,
your
and they
attitude on
still
this
keep
joint.
crapping out
Real.
DLC. All right. Now, I'm sure, just like me, you all just want Sparking Zero news. That's what we all want. All we care about now is Sparking Zero news. But it just seems like they are just milking this cow so hard. I've made probably 2 videos about Xenoverse 2 on this channel, and they've all been about the same thing. It's about why these freaking corporate just bozos just keep pumping out these DLC when nobody's asking for it. Official Chapter 1 Future Saga teaser trailer. Like, what? So, we're gonna watch this, and I'm just gonna talk about it a little bit, and I'm out of here because I've made content for the channel lately. There hasn't been much content to talk about, so I've been kind of quiet. But I do care about this strongly, so I'll be here for this, and yeah.
Oh, Maul, are you gonna play multiverse?
I'm trying to sub for y'all some.
You said,
He said Xenoverse brings out different levels of impatience in me. I can dig it.
oh
Um,
yeah.
but Drew, are you gonna play multiverse? Or have you played it?
No, I haven't played.
Yeah. I mean, like, I've been playing it because I don't. Well, I could use my daughter's Switch Lite, but like, I don't know. With my major console, that's the only thing I have. I like multiverse because I'm a Super Smash Brothers fan.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, sorry, my mic's echoing. Sorry, hold on. Y'all was hearing the speakers.
Ah, bro, it's crossplay. Do you like if you like Super Smash Mall, you will like multiverse. And they're bringing in some characters, man. Non-additional characters. It's fun, bro, and it's a free game. I know the beta was free,
You
and
said
I
it's free?
believe it's connected to the same people that do
All
Fortnite.
right,
Yeah,
so I've been seeing
yeah,
this on Twitter
multiverse is.
this morning.
Okay.
Dude, this like you cannot make this up, man. These dudes are making a fake, generic, great value Walmart version of Ultra Ego Vegeta in this
Hmm?
game, man. You can't make this up. And it's like, if that's the case, why not just put the actual Ultra Ego in the game? Like, what's wrong with doing that? Just put them in the game. Can they just not do that, or like I don't understand. Dude's universe is so at this point it's just an embarrassment, bro. No one cares anymore about the universe too. I swear, bro. All people care about now is
Mm.
Sparking Zero and Fighters, because that's a very strong community. I'm not a big fan of Fighters, but it has a very strong community, and they want more content. And guess what? Y'all don't put more content in Fighters. Y'all put all the content in Xenoverse too.
That look how he uses compare and contrast. He's delivering an assessment of a mass amount of people, not just his included opinion on things. He's going to still throw his opinion on it as well and how he feels about it, but he's going to let you know, hey, look, this is what the masses also feel about this game as well. And his rant is actually informative enough to where if you were to make a change, this is how you make the product better.
For real. He made valid points.
Valid points. Valid points.
And Kakarot. 2 games that no one cares about. More Sparking Zero news, and we want, well, not me, but I say we as in the fans want more Fighters news, okay? Because that's all fans want now. So yeah.
All right. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Drew, did you ever play a game called Dynasty Warriors?
Dynasty Warriors, yeah.
Yeah. So do you think these Dragon Ball games are like Dynasty Warriors, like pointless sequels? They damn near Dynasty Warriors gave us the same game every year.
Pretty much they are. That's why I haven't really played any Dragon Ball games and for real in years. Because they just going back over the same stories over and over. I mean, they change certain stuff, they add different stuff. Of
Mhm.
course, the graphics and stuff get better, but I don't know. It's just like playing the same game.
Mhm.
Like I feel the same way about sports, like 2K, Madden. You playing the same game every year, just with an updated roster. Why can't they just
Mm.
go in and make that downloadable content where you download the new roster instead of releasing a new game every year?
I agree. Look, I felt exactly how you felt for hold on. Maul's here. What up, Maul? He's probably getting his mic together right now. But
Yeah, I was muted. I made it. I
okay,
made it,
what up?
Joe. What
What
up?
up? What up? What up, dude?
Oh, you going live in the mornings now, bro?
I have been lady, bro, before I go to work.
I look at that idea, honestly. I don't never see you don't go live on
My
on mornings.
with all my videos that I've done, even beyond going live, I've always gotten better numbers in the morning than in the
For
evening.
real?
Hmm.
Oh, that's what's up.
Especially I had one of my lives that I did go for 900 views. I've
Damn.
First thing
got
in the morning.
yeah, I've got a live that went 2.5K, and I got a live that went for 900
Oh, that's
in the
crazy.
morning.
Man,
Mhm.
that's
Mhm. Mhm. So yeah, Ma, have you ever played Dynasty Warriors?
Nah, but I know of it.
Okay.
I ain't
That,
played
I,
it though.
I was just asking Drew. I was like, does it feel like with these Dragon Ball games they're kind of giving you the same shit, but like only changing a little bit every time they make a game?
I'm gonna say that's definitely Universe. I don't know about any other games though,
Okay.
because Universe is like a that game came out in 2016, and they keep putting out DLC for it, and they just won't
Mhm.
let it die. I don't know, like if they could just like completely just stop that and put all their attention on like Spark and Zero that's coming out soon. But
Mm.
they just keep promoting all these games that no one cares about anymore. And I just don't get it. I don't get it. I was fed up years ago, and I'm still fed up. And they just won't stop. They just keep going, bro. I don't know what's going on with them, but they keep going. Because
Do,
they
yeah.
actually had one DLC too that came out I think 3 years ago, and they said that was the last DLC. So
damn.
they lied about that.
You lie.
I don't know what's wrong
Um.
with them, man.
They
Okay.
said that just to get more people to buy it. Oh, that's the
Yep,
last DLC.
yep,
Let me make sure I grab that.
exactly. That's what it was.
So it's like, okay. So do you think this game is good enough to where they could have just never came out with a newer game and just kept adding content to this?
Yes, yes. Because everyone wants Universe 3, but I'm like, bro, at this point, this
Oh,
is
what?
Universe 3.
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah,
With
exactly.
all these DLC and they keep adding all this stuff to the game, like there's no point for a third game.
That's
And
one of
I
the
agree
reasons.
with that. Like, why create a new game, come out with a new game when they, in all actuality, they still gonna run it off the same. They still gonna use the same layout,
Yeah, exactly.
and they just
Mhm.
gonna make you pay an extra $60, $70 for a new
Yep.
game that they could have just added DLC to. They really can make more money just doing DLC. I would, if I made a game, I would make the universe so big that it just keeps expanding and expanding and expanding. I just keep adding on to that game
Yeah,
instead of making a new game
like
every year or
Fortnite,
every
like
so often.
GTA.
Exactly.
Well, that's why I like Destiny so much.
Yeah, Destiny's a good one too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like Destiny. Destiny will just when they actually they'll just do DLC for the campaigns and the extension of the game. Where in all actuality, instead of being DLC, that shit will just be an entirely different game. We'll be buying a Destiny every year. Yeah. So yeah,
It's like
they should.
way more affordable to just buy expansions rather than just buy a whole new game for like $60 or $70.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
fans aren't gonna want to do that. Just make a whole new expansion and just do that for like $30.
Exactly.
It's always worked. It worked for every RPG. Fighting
Yeah,
games need to do the same damn thing.
Cyberpunk just did that too with their expansion, and everyone loves that.
Hmm. And it's all gonna be cool until people stop playing it.
Exactly.
And
Yep.
then and then you know what's gonna happen when this shit dies? They're gonna do a versus with another fighting game.
We need that.
Mark my words. DBZ versus Tekken. DBZ.
Well, they got the hold on real quick.
Yeah, we had a few crossovers in history. We had DC and Mortal Kombat. I know we had Tekken, and I think it was Street Fighter.
Yeah, they had Tekken Street Fighter. They got anime crossovers like the Jump Forces.
Yeah,
Got
Yep,
a
yep,
bunch of
yep.
different animes in it. But they do need to do like a anime crossover with like another type of universe.
Yep.
Like with they kind of did that though, because Tekken, one of them Tekken games, Tekken 6 had a character named Lars. He was I want to say he was made by damn, what's his name? The guy who made Naruto. And they took Lars and put Lars in one of the Naruto games. That's why Heihachi's not Heihachi. I think
Hihachi.
Heihachi's mama or somebody's mama on Tekken
It's
looks
June.
like
June's the mother.
who?
Hold on. June is Kazuya's wife, who's Angel, who plays Angel.
Yeah, not her, but I can't think of her name. I want to say it's Heihachi's mama. She looks like like Kaguya. The kind of look like
Kazuya.
Kaguya
Oh,
from
Kaguya.
Naruto. She
Oh,
was
okay,
the
I'm looking at the
main.
picture.
She was the main villain at the end of Naruto Shippuden.
Okay, okay.
So they kind of had that type of crossover thing going, but I would like to see like um but it'd be hard to do because they would have to scale down or scale up the characters, like just to cross them over to other universes.
Hmm.
But like a Superman versus Goku game or something.
That's
That'd be
coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's
because
coming.
that'd be easy to do though, since they already say they kind of on the same type of scale. They try to say Superman to win, but I honestly can't see that.
Well, I mean, that's the I mean, that's yeah. But I mean, but Super Goku damn near was built off of the Astro Boy Superman module.
Yeah,
So it's hard to in DC make sure it's hard. They make their characters OP as hell. Like it's gonna be hard to create a speedster better than the Flash, and it's gonna be hard to pick somebody better than build some to develop a character better than Superman.
yeah, because it's been done already.
Yeah, and he's been around since the 1930s. So think about all that content.
yeah. But Superman ain't growing for real. Like he, like I don't know. I don't know too much about Superman, but I feel like he's at his pinnacle already. He can't get nowhere no stronger than what he is for real. Goku steady growing. If
Hmm.
Goku fought Superman and lost, they did like two fights now. Goku fought Superman and lost. He'll be able to come back. He'll get that Zenkai boost if they still do that, which they probably don't. But he'll get some type of boost and be able to come back and beat Superman.
Honestly, I think the biggest threat to defeating Superman will be how they develop this General Zod comic book series that came out this year. Because when it comes to Kryptonians, Superman's not the strongest one. He's just had the most exposure and has been radiated from the sun more than the rest of the Kryptonians. Superman didn't spend enough time in Krypton to get that full Kryptonian training that General Zod has. So if you give General Zod that same exposure, so he can get so he can power up, he will kick Superman's ass.
I say this much: Vegeta, he'll beat Superman because Vegeta gonna fight. He's gonna fight to win. Goku ain't gonna fight to kill Superman. He's a good guy. He's not gonna fight like Vegeta do whatever he had to have to do. If the sun is what gives Superman power, he's gonna blow up the sun and wish the sun back. Like he'd go and get whatever he needs to get to win. Like that's why I say Batman can beat Superman because Batman will do the same thing if he can. block the sun or whatever he got to do to beat Superman, he's gonna do it.
Okay.
Vegeta, he'll do that. Goku just want to fight just to fight.
My only rebuttal against you in that, and Maul, are you still there?
Yeah.
All right, my only rebuttal against you bringing in Vegeta is doesn't sometimes his emotions get in the way of him defeating most of his opponents as far as working with strategy and etc. Like
And
his rage sometimes gets him out of order.
That's
in
it.
some
Yeah, it's
cases,
his pride. Yeah.
yeah, his pride, but I think he kind of grew out of that.
Yeah, he did now. Yeah. But back then he was, yeah, his pride was like super just, it was out of control. Like dude, like that dude for real let second form cell become perfect because he wanted to see how strong he was. That's just stupid.
You know, you
Yeah, he
know.
did. But see, Goku would have did the same thing though, most likely.
Exactly. Yeah, because they Saiyans.
And that was Cell's weakness too, because Cell had them sand cells in him, and he forced Gohan to transform.
But Trunks was heated, man. Trunks was not having
Yeah,
it.
Trunks wasn't trying to have
What are you doing, father? We can't let him transform.
that.
Then his son
Cause
died in the
Trunks is the
process
only.
too, though. I was so hot, bro. I didn't know that much prior to that about Trunks, and I was like, bro, just when I got the liking Trunks, and he came out the hyperbolic chamber with the long hair, in the in
Yeah.
the in a in a Zeo suit, I was like, oh, bro, he's got the coldest concept ever, and then he murked him, just had him laying there like, oh,
Yeah, he did
bro,
blast.
I had just bought my action figure when I watched the episode when he died, bro. It was so hard. I just took him out the plastic.
Damn. But yeah, Trunks, he the only one who really experienced that type of devastation. So he don't want to play around and waste time.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. He wasn't having it.
But okay, to get back on topic, um, Maul, what is okay? So what is your take on like rant content as far as like critiquing the type of rants you do and don't like?
Um, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know because I never really thought about that. Like honestly, because everyone rants so differently. Like you get the your screamers and ragers. You got your like contempt ranters like me. Or you got like you know passive like ranters who just like talk very quietly. I guess. I mean I don't know. It's like everyone rants differently, so I can't really say anything about the next person's rant.
I got you.
No, well, he more so asked him like, what would make like doing rants? Should you just pick out random things that matters but don't really matter, and base your whole rant or disagreement on whatever you making your content over on that, or should you come with facts and basically go off of the facts
Oh, you mean
more
like
so?
like an actual basically if
Like,
you were to say
like a
an
review.
episode or something, basically you're saying if you're reviewing some content, you're actually breaking down the actual show of what you don't like instead of taking bits and pieces.
That's the thing though, bro. Because it's like every ranter just receives things differently, and they,
Mm-hmm.
'cause like when you're going off about something, bro, it's like it could be the slightest thing, like the most smallest thing, but it could literally just set you off. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I say because rants to me are kind of like stress relievers,
Mm-hmm.
like if you feel very strongly about something, you go on the computer and just talk about it. That's why I say I don't know what to say about that
It,
because all guys just rant differently. I feel like, but if you're doing a review, that's different. You should have facts in the review. You should have like actual just points in the actual show or movie that you're watching.
something happened with your mic, Ma. I don't know what happened. It kind of sounds like you got your hand over your mic or something.
Hold on,
There you go.
it's my core. My core has a shortage in it.
Okay, well, it sounds good now.
Yeah, but yeah, bro. I don't know. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Rants have to be um Rant shouldn't be anything but you want it to be. That's why I say I don't know because
Oh,
like
it's more opinion. It's opinion
it
based.
it really is, bro. Because it's like you may not agree with someone's rant, but it's like it's their prerogative, bro. It's their right to scream about someone's shoes being a wrong color or something. Like I don't know.
Okay, okay.
But if you're doing a review should be factual. There should be factual information in the review. So
Mm. Okay, I like that.
yeah.
Actually, yeah, I like that. I think you. I like how. Yeah, I think that was a good answer. I think that was a
What
good
about
answer.
you?
Um. Well, I mean, of course, this is based. I mean, like with my opinion. If I guess like the first time I hear something, if I guess if I'm already emotionally attached and share that person's opinion, then I don't know, I could be persuaded, or I guess how you described it is like, okay, you share something in common with somebody, so it's like a bit of relief to hear somebody that shares your same opinion. But
Yeah.
after, but like after going through volumes of rants and like just like I said, having it, us sitting down and having actual discussion, I do want to feel as though the person at this point of me viewing a rant, I want to ensure that this person is passionately having this feeling, or is this just a moment that I,
Mm-hmm.
more so that am I just involved in somebody's moment?
Yeah. Yep.
So that's why I mean that's why I pulled you and SSJ's like reaction reviews and I guess you would call kind of like rants, because it's like I don't know, I feel like I'm actually getting a breakdown, almost like as SSJ's breaking down like for the reasons why he didn't like the Ahsoka show, even though I completely disagree with him because I love Ahsoka. But I like he actually took the time out and break down. Okay, you guys made a mistake here. You got a mistake here. Um, you know,
Yeah.
you guys
Yep.
completely dropped the ball on who you guys picked to write the script for this TV show, because this guy's really a one trick pony, etc. So I don't know. I mean, I felt like content, like to me, the content. I feel like you guys check all the boxes, and I wanted to celebrate y'all for how y'all go about things.
I appreciate that. Appreciate you, bro.
Yep, yep, yep. You got anything coming up soon, man? Cause I got to get ready for work. I ain't washed my ass yet.
Honestly, I don't know. Not today.
Okay.
Maybe tomorrow I'll try to record something, but not today.
I got you. Just seeing if you had any ideas or anything, so the people can like and subscribe to you, be prepared for you if you do anything. But I guess everybody just play it by ear.
Yeah. I'll definitely let y'all know when something drop, man. Y'all know when I drop.
I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you, man. Are you following any comics lately?
Comics? Nah. Nah.
Really?
Honestly, bro, I'm not really like a big comic book fan, bro. And
Okay.
I don't know if it's because the time we live in, but because I feel like back then maybe I'd be more of a comic fan, but like
Hmm.
now it's just so different. So that's probably why, honestly, there's not much to read. I don't feel like I
I
like Star
didn't.
Wars comics though. I'll say that.
That's well. That's kind of what I was kind of
Oh,
trying
what
to
they got?
throw you the alley oop on. If you've been catching up on the Mace Windu, I haven't. I don't
Oh, the
believe
Mace
you've touched.
Windu.
Yeah, I don't know if you had,
Um,
if you did, if you kept caught up with it, caught
I
up
didn't
with the
even
Mace Windu series.
I didn't even try it out because people were saying it was kind of mid. But I didn't read it. But I'm just saying, from what I heard, people were saying it was mid. Did
Hmm.
you read it?
No, I no. I'm
No. Okay.
I'm not crazy about Mace Windu, bro.
Really?
I mean, he's cool, but okay, bro. I like Yoda, Obi Wan,
Yeah.
Darth Maul, and Ahsoka, and
Okay.
Grogu.
Yeah.
So
No Luke.
I do not like Luke.
What? You don't
I
like
do not like Luke.
Luke?
I do not like Luke.
Why not? Everyone loves Luke.
Well, it's like
Okay, Luke
there's
or
so
Anakin.
Anakin.
Okay,
I
Anakin's
like. There you go. I go Anakin over Luke.
I get why people don't like um Anakin, but he is more relatable. But Luke, I thought everyone loved Luke.
Well, okay, like with as much content that I watched, I've seen savior content and a lot of content. You know what I mean? Like,
Like the hopeful protagonist. Like that's true. That's true.
so you know what I
But
mean? I'm just
but he
like, I'm like,
wanted
all right, so
but he wanted the OGs though, I guess. So that's why. Because if he came out today, he wouldn't be as liked. But it was a '70s, so he was he's probably like the OG. He's one of the OG hopeful main characters to ever do it.
I just, you know what? I don't have the nostalgia, and I didn't gravitate towards Luke because that was before my time. I was like further down the road of being an adult when I decided to pick up on some of the Luke footage. And when I watched it, I thought like the videos I've showed y'all in the other streams. Like I just thought Yoda was a creep. The way he was sitting on Luke's back. Uh,
Bro.
it's just all the stuff just got then it got weird. Then like hold on, Drew, you back in here? Okay, maybe he gotta fix his mic or whatever. And then like I don't know, like to me, Luke's portion got like it just started to get real sensitive, and it was too dramatic for me. But I mean, for some people, they enjoyed the dramatization of Luke Skywalker's story. And I
Yeah.
felt yeah, and I felt like it took a little bit. I like the lightsaber battles, and him and Vader's battle was enjoyable, but like I just didn't think he was
Honestly, I think what makes
fit
Luke so
enough to defeat Vader. It just really doesn't make sense. Like to me, if
I
that
think you will, yeah, yeah.
if they reenacted that exact story of Luke Skywalker in this day and age, they would call it trash.
I think what makes Luke so good is the fact that he has ties to Vader. Like he's his son and all that stuff. So, and he pulled Vader back to the light. That's what makes him so good, I think, because like, and the characters still around him, like Leia and Han. I think they all just fit together perfectly.
Mhm.
But Luke by himself probably couldn't carry a movie though.
Yeah, that's how I feel like in this day and age. Let's say that look if Star Wars is on hold and then they try to do that same Luke story right now, they would call it trash. If they plugged it in right now to its exact T for this moment, I mean, you know what I mean? Like if they just gave that exact same, yeah, I can hear your mic,
You
Drew.
hear me?
Yeah,
All right.
but like if they plug that story without changing anything into this society now, they would call it trash, bro.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
It's a
bro. I don't
different
like
day and age now.
it.
Y'all buy y'all tickets for Deadpool 3 yet?
I did not.
Yeah, I definitely did.
Y'all better get on it, man. Y'all know it's gonna be a circus in there, man.
I'm.
This is probably the biggest Marvel movie since Endgame. It has to be.
It's going to be, man. But like, I don't want to be involved in that rush full of people to see it.
Really? Why not? Just
Uh-uh.
want to make a review on it
I'm
every
gonna
time.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna make a review. Bundle said he's gonna watch his. I mean, he made his.
Hey, bundle. I
Well,
bought
he
mines too, bro.
with Bundle saying that, if he lets me know what day and what theater that he picked, because I have to get a pass to go out, I'll get my ticket if I'm going to go with Bundle. But
Okay.
if it's gonna be just me by myself, I'm watching it on my TV.
Oh, okay. I feel you. Yeah, I feel
I
that. Yeah, there's no point.
do it with the homies, with like just to keep it a buck, man. They kind of like they took the thrill away with all those freaking pictures, bro. All that
What
content that
pictures?
all the pictures and all the content that they dropped to let us know about this movie, I should have ignored that shit. That's what I
Oh,
should have
well,
done.
like the posters and stuff.
Yeah, I'm still going to see Deadpool and I know I'm going to enjoy it, but like I literally took it upon myself. I really took it upon myself to just ignore Deadpool news just so I can like enjoy the movie.
Well, honestly, they haven't shown that much because they only been showing that one fight between him and Wolverine in that desert or whatever. That's all they show. I feel like it's just that.
I didn't see articles where they said that like all the other bonus mutants that they're gonna throw in, they let me know how
Uh,
many
that's
people's
just
gonna die.
that's just
Um,
speculation. I wouldn't take that seriously. I would just wait to watch it honestly because like
yeah, but I'm just saying at that point, like when I was like real intrigued about it, Like those factors made me say, you know what? I'm just gonna shut the fuck up, not look at anything that has anything to do with Deadpool until the movie comes out. Because I still want anticipation and shock value.
Yeah, yeah, me too. I'm hoping they haven't shown us too much. That's what I'm hoping.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna enjoy it either way, even if they show me that much. Because I like Deadpool. I like the fight scenes. Um, yeah, and I want to see how they handle them.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. He said none of that is confirmed.
Mm. And then at the same time, it's like Hugh Jackman's like, you know what? Okay, this might be a hot take, but I think Hugh Jackman is so tired of being Wolverine that he has no problem doing a Deadpool film.
I think he's just like I don't know what's wrong with Hugh Jackman, bro. Because maybe it's the money. Because he swore he was done playing Logan years
because
ago.
because I think he's fed up with Marvel fans and their criticism and their high demand for him being Wolverine and how he's not. You pretty much can say nobody wants to see him do anything but be Wolverine. And when he does an interview about and he does a different movie, all they want to ask him about is being Wolverine. I guarantee you that Hugh Jackman is going to do his best for what people want from Wolverine to piss people off so they can stop asking him to play Wolverine.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not expecting a Logan level performance.
Well, that's
You
what I'm
know,
saying. I don't.
I'm not
Yeah,
expecting that.
I'm not either.
So I'm
I thought,
hoping he still does what he does like good, but I'm praying he also isn't like just gonna be lazy and just just do what he has to because he wants because fans like him as Wolverine.
oh no, I don't think he's going to put in a lazy effort. I just think that like I don't want to hear nobody to talk about anything comic book adaptation wise for this Hugh Jackman Wolverine because he really hasn't delivered much of that anyway. So this is gonna be comical. This is gonna be gory and bloody, and Deadpool is going to be pissing off Wolverine. That's what I'm anticipating and getting my laughs off with.
Man, do you see any like MCU appearances like like Captain America or Iron Man or something like that? Or it's gonna be all X Men.
Um, I think Deadpool's gonna be cracking jokes about all the Fox CU.
Yeah, this is gonna be a major like joke fest on the Fox movies.
Yes, I think it's going to be a major joke fest. But you know what? They've already made it canon with the multiverse of Doctor Strange that some of that stuff is still canon. So yeah, to answer your question, I think that we are going to get some kind of Easter egg or joke.
I could see Strange being in it because they had that they had that his portal one of his portals in the trailer.
Was it confirmed that Wesley Snipes is going to make an appearance in one of these upcoming movies, if not Secret Wars, as
I have
Blade?
no idea. Oh, you know what? I've been hearing like that for Secret War. I've been hearing rumors about that,
Yeah,
but it's not true though. I mean, as of now, it's not true. We don't know if it's true. It's
yeah.
not confirmed.
Russell
Yeah,
Snipes is old now. Ain't he what, in his 60s, close to 70 now?
but I mean, Wesley
Yeah,
Snipes is a martial artist, bro. He
Yeah, he
studied.
is shape
Yeah, he's
still.
a real martial artist. So I don't put it past anybody to really get out there and be able to be in enough shape to do a kick and do all that stuff.
I mean, if
He's,
Denzel can still play Equalizer, then
yeah. But Jonan, I'm not saying that like he's not going to be in shape and not put in effort. I'm saying like I guess I'm piggybacking off of what you said, Maul. I don't think we're going to get Logan Hugh
no,
Jackman.
no.
You know what I mean? I think yeah, we're
You
gonna.
gotta think though, like, cause like going into Logan, I'm sure he knew that oh, this is my last role. This is the final, this is the big finale for my character. I have to go all out. You know,
But this is at the same time. This is Deadpool. I mean,
I think for this movie, he's gonna have fun.
this is gonna feel like 48 hours. It's gonna feel like Rush Hour.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Blockbuster. Deadpool's coming with the comedy. Hugh Jackman being a serious guy, guts and stuff going everywhere. cool ass moments, explosions and small walks, the sarcasm of Wade. So I'm with it.
Man, I want to wear his mask, bro. Like I haven't seen his mask yet. I've seen it in like PR material, but that's it. I haven't seen it in any trailers, any
I'm not
you
even gonna
know
spoil my
pictures or
opinion.
anything.
Bro. It's gonna be a moment that's gonna happen, and they're probably gonna third wall it. They're gonna break the third wall when he does put the mask on. That's just how I see it. It's like, all right, you guys can shut the fuck up now and stop asking me to put on a
I
mask.
do. I'm telling you, man. Because like, if you don't have that mask on, bro, that's gonna kill it for me. That's gonna kill it for me.
So yeah, we definitely got something to be excited for regarding that. Nito, get over here. You think you can sneak past me? Come here, drop it. You know damn well can't outsmart me, boy. But yeah, you know, but yeah, I mean, I'll probably get my ticket. Bundle just got to let me know what day he's going. If I would be able to go with him go with him up there.
I'm trying to get some. I'm trying to get some. Well, if they have them, like those, you know how they do those special popcorn buckets sometimes for the movies.
I would.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get that if they got it.
I still got my posters from the first Deadpool movie.
Oh, for real? Oh, that's nice.
I still got them Jones. Yeah. If not, you can buy them online. They might be a little bit more expensive to buy
They be
online.
reselling them for way more, bro.
I don't blame them.
Yeah, it's
I don't
rare.
blame
So like,
'em.
you got to be there for the. You know what? They might have posters too, honestly,
Yeah.
at the theater.
Who knows, bro? Over here in Indy, bro, these movie theaters is going out of business. I don't know what it's like everywhere else in the
For
world.
real? What you mean?
They shutting them down. They're not getting money like that no more.
What you got over there?
We
You don't
got
know
a
AMC and nothing
well,
like
yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
AMC,
we got AMC,
AMC
IMAX,
is going strong.
yeah,
Soul
AMC still doing
Place.
anything.
Uh,
What else?
Movie
I think
Studio
so.
Grill, I
We
think
got
shut down.
yeah, they shut movie studio down. We got Soul Place still. I
Mhm.
think.
Showplace. I know Showplace.
They need to restore that damn theater downtown. That's what they need to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause-
AMC is like the McDonald's of like the movie theater.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
they gonna hold it down.
Yeah,
AMC
like they ain't going nowhere.
Mhm.
and IMAX, they probably ain't going nowhere either.
But I would say as long as AMC is around, then we should be good, bro. Because
Mhm.
not if they go out of business, then I'll be afraid. Then I'll be scared for the future of theater if AMC is gone.
I can see that. I can see that. DOD3. Let me get my shit together, guys. I know somebody's gonna probably want to sneak in. Man, it's been hot as hell lately.
Oh yeah, yep.
I wore a tank top yesterday. I hardly ever wear a tank top. Never bring these bones out.
Man.
Yeah, summer's approaching.
I'm telling you. All right, I'm about to close this thing out, man. I appreciate y'all, fellas.
Yes, sir.
So special.